So, welcome, moms. I am super excited. As always, it's your girl, Anisha Holland, your favorite mompreneur and lifestyle coach for all of my fabulous moms at Boss. And in this success workshop, we are going to go over sales funnels and how to leverage them to grow your online business. Now, some of you may be familiar with sales funnels already, and some of you may not be, but if you have been following me for quite some time, you're on the Moms That Boss email list, you've downloaded one of my freebies, you have gone through my sales funnel. You have probably gone through several sales funnels. Some of them you don't even realize that you're going through a sales funnel, and that's the beauty of it, right? But you have gone through it. Like, what exactly is a sales funnel? So a sales funnel is a tool that is used by marketers to help focus the attention of leads, of your prospects, your potential customers, to focus them along the sales journey, which essentially it takes them to your offer, your ultimate offer that you want to give them. All right. So that is what a sales funnel is. And some benefits of a sales funnel for your business. First and foremost, like I said, it is focused marketing. Okay. We have really short attention spans, right? So if you're doing something and you're distracted by other things, guess what? Now you've lost the interest of your potential customer or client, right? You don't want to lose their interest. You want to make sure that it's focused on taking them through the journey to get to your offer, right? The other benefit of using a sales funnel is what? You grow your audience, you grow that email list. I say it all the time, you do not own your social media followers, guys. Facebook goes down, Instagram goes down, and we know that happens. They shut down your account, you're in Facebook jail, whatever the case may be. Now you have no way of communicating with your audience because you've been relying solely on social media. But guess what? You get those email lists, you build that email list up, and you still have a way to communicate with your audience, even if you're not on social media, right? So you own that email list, and you'll always be able to communicate with your followers via email as long as they stay subscribed to your email list, right? So you want to make sure that you are constantly focused on getting those email addresses. Do not limit yourself just to, have them follow you. Yeah, it's great to, build up your social media and look like you have a whole lot of followers or whatever, but do not solely rely on that, okay? Another benefit of a sales funnel is it's trackable. You can track your progress. You can track where, people are leaving in the sales journey. So that's awesome. You always want to make sure that when you have your marketing campaigns and all of those things that you're doing, that it's trackable. So if you can't track it, how do you know how well it's doing? How do you know what it is that you need to tweak if you can't track it, right? And then, of course, I'm going to go into more detail about this one, but it helps you build up that trust factor. And I'll explain that a little bit later on. So sales funnels, there's 4 stages to a sales funnel. And I'm actually going to teach you guys, tell you how to build your own sales funnel when we get towards the end. But first and foremost, awareness. The first stage in your sales funnel, in that customer journey, is awareness. Your potential customer, your prospect, your lead, whatever it is that you want to call them, that's the first thing. They are not aware that you, your product, your business can solve their problem, can fill their needs, their wants, right? So now they're aware that you are out there, and you should always be letting people know what it is that you do, right? Putting yourself in positions to win, putting yourself in front of your target audience. Okay. So that's the first thing. Now that you've made them aware, you now need to spark their interest. So stage 2 is interest. So how do you get their interest? Well, when it comes down to sales funnels, you offer them something. You offer them something to keep their interest. Now, you want to offer them something that is free, right? You offer them something that isn't free in exchange for them giving you what? Their contact information, right? Their email address, their phone number, whatever. So they give you that information, and in exchange, you give them something of value that they can use for free. So now they're interested, you giving them something of value. The next stage in the sales funnel journey is decision. So now they're aware, now they're interested in what you have going on, especially because you gave them something for free and they've, given you their contact information. So once you give them that freebie, it takes them to the next part of the sales funnel, and that is where you're going to educate. It is your job to educate your prospect, your customer, your lead, your potential customer, your lead enough where they can make a decision of whether or not you are the solution to what it is that they've been looking for. Now, they may or may not buy from you right then and there. So the next stage in the funnel is action, guys. But if you do your job properly, and it is your target, the person, going through your funnel is your ideal client, your potential customer, even if they do not pull the trigger right then and there to buy something from you, guess what? You now have their information. So you're going to continue to build up that relationship with them. How do you continue to build up that relationship with them? Because so they can buy from you later on if they don't buy from you right then and there. You send them an email sequence. They've opted in on your email list because they gave you their contact information. They gave you that email, and it's automated. You want to automate it. So they get a sequence of emails. Whether they buy from you now or they buy from you later, you're still building up that trust. You're educating, you're entertaining. You are asking them to engage with you even through email, right? Now you've educated them enough you've given them their freebie. So they're like, yeah, I like her because she gave me some free stuff, right? I trust her now, and I'm starting to build up that trust level. While you're educating them, you also want to make sure that you are presenting them with your ultimate offer. That offer is something that is very focused. Your sales funnel is very, you want to make sure that it is very niched down. You have your target audience, right? So what are some of the problems that your target audience has? What needs are you filling? What wants are you filling, right? So think about that and pick one. Again, this is focused marketing, a focused sales strategy. Pick one thing that you're going to focus on in your sales funnel, and that is what you sell to your customers. It can be a bundled offer. It could be a complimentary set, it could be a complimentary session with you where you sell them on services, kind of depending on what type of business that you have. You have to decide what is the best thing, because if you have something that's customized, you need to have a conversation with the person. So maybe your offer that you're presenting is a customized package, but you have to talk to them first, right? So that is what you're doing. You're driving people through your sales funnel to the ultimate offer. You are educating them. You are building that relationship with them. You are building up that trust level, right? So you're now in front of them, and they know that you're the go-to person to solve their problems. You want to stay fresh in their mind all the time, which is why you're building up that email sequence. So again, maybe they don't have the funds right then and there, or maybe they don't need your services right then and there. But guess what? As long as you are staying in contact with them when they are ready to pull the trigger to buy, you're the first person that they're going to think about. Why? Because you've been sending them emails. You've been sending them emails for 2 years. For 2 years. Now they're like, I am ready to buy. Right? You want to constantly be filling your pipeline, because you never know when somebody is going to be ready to pull that trigger. You're building up you're utilizing the sales funnel to build up your pipeline of prospects so that you can have an endless flow of customers, and you're going to continue to build up that relationship. So how do you build a sales funnel? Well, there's different resources that you can use to build a sales funnel. Two that I personally have used are ClickFunnels and Vonza. I used to use ClickFunnels. I do not use them anymore. I still think that they are a great company. Vonza, which I will actually, guys, drop you a link so that you can click on that and you can actually try Vonza for free, but you got to use the link. I now use Vonza because Vonza had so many other things that I was utilizing for my business. They're like an all-in-one platform. So that is why I made the switch to Vonza. Again, ClickFunnels is great, but that was my decision of why I chose to use Vonza instead, because they had more resources. Like you can actually build a whole website. You have the e-commerce store. I utilize forms a lot for things. If you have purchased a e-course from me, that e-course is housed on Vonza. My membership, the Moms That Boss Mastermind, the Inner Circle, is held on Vonza. So that is why I chose to use them. So how do you build your own sales funnel to grow your business? Well, first and foremost, like I said, you need to figure out what it is that you're going to be offering, your ultimate offer. And then you're going to work things backwards. So you have your offer that you're going to, present to your prospects, right? So what is something that you can give for free that is associated with that offer that they're going to be buying from you? Okay, think about that, because you want to create that interest. You want them to opt into your funnel, so you have their email address. So you have to give them something. People are not just going to give you their email. You have to give them something in exchange. So what is something that you can give for free that relates to your ultimate offer? It can be a PDF. It can be a educational video where you're giving tips on something. It can be an ebook. It can be maybe it's a 25% off coupon. I don't know. Something that you're giving for free. Maybe if you are a boutique owner, you're giving away a style guide, how to dress for success. So think about that. What's your freebie? And work backwards. So now that you figured out what is your freebie that you're going to be offering, and that's where you build your landing page. The first thing is your landing page. The landing page is what where they go to enter in their information, their email, their name, and their email address. And you can even ask them for the phone number depending on what platform you're using for your landing page, and if you can connect text message marketing in there. Not all companies allow you to do that, but just throwing it out there. So you can start off with just getting that email address and their name. So once they give you that, now they've opted in. Now the freebie comes. Now, depending on what kind of freebie you're giving, once they opt in, they'll be taken to the next page in your funnel. If you're giving a PDF download, you can trigger it to email it to them as soon as they enter their information in, and then it takes them to the next page. And that next page is where you're going to be educating. You can either have written copy or you can have a video educating them on whatever it is you're educating them on, so that way they can make an informed decision to buy from you, to buy your ultimate offer, right? And when they enter their information, again, that's triggering. You also should be triggering your email sequence to them, right? They've given you your email, they now get the freebie, and they're now going to get a sequence of emails from you. So that is how a sales funnel actually works and how the parts that you need to actually make them. And you can also do some upselling and downselling depending on what it is that you're offering. So you can throw that into your sales funnel as well. If you are interested in learning how to actually really build a sales funnel and need some assistance with that, of course, you can always reach out to me. You can comment on this video. You can email me at lh@lanishaholland.com, or as well as you can actually have a free complimentary strategy session with me, and we can go over what it is that you have going on, your business, all of those things. And how do you get that complimentary session? Well, you get that complimentary session by going to momsthat'sboss.club, not .com, guys. It's momsthat'sboss.club. You will go through my sales funnel because I will actually be giving you the exact steps, which is my MB3 method of how I transformed my business. And then you can schedule your complimentary strategy session with me, and then we can talk about things more in detail. So once again, it's your girl, Lanisha Holland, signing off. Have an amazing night, or depending on where you're watching this, go be awesome, go be great, be your authentic self, because you are much happier that way. Bye.